secret to overcoming the zombie apocalypse would be, something in his DNA. Like if he has that ability, they can use that somehow
Yeah,
and make everyone a mutant. Whereas they were fighting so long to get rid of the mutants. Now everybody needs to become a mutant. How fucked up would that be?
Yeah, and just make everybody a fucking Wolverine. I don't think so.
And that's the restart of the human race. Everybody has regenerative abilities. Come on, that'd be awesome.
Everybody's got skeletons of adamantium.
Yes. Well, not necessarily, but that'd be cool.
I don't know. You really got to think about it. Like, if zombies have like the little brain activity, like just enough to like get them moving around and like have some of their senses, like hearing and sight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You think Professor Xavier would actually be kind of helpful?
Why? You think he'd be able to affect their thoughts? I thought they don't really necessarily have thoughts so much.
Well, no. Like, if you want to go by like the movie, for example, like the first X-Men movie, like he goes into the that big chamber and he's like, if I concentrate hard enough, he's like, I can kill people. Like, look, find all the zombies on the planet and just fucking go ahead.
So that's a good point.
So he could easily take them out in like one shot, theoretically.
Well, they'd have to concentrate for a while, so they'd have to be like, hang tight, ladies and gentlemen, this is only going to take about a year or so.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Wolverine's out there, slashing bitches and...
Yeah, or just like dropping missiles out of the X-Wing.
He's like, don't worry, X, I got this.
He's like, I got this. Don't worry about it, bub. Though I gotta say, Wolverine's cameo in X-Men First Class was fucking hilarious.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
No.
So Magneto and Xavier walk into a bar, and like you just see his hand reach for a cigar, like a lit cigar and whatnot, flicks off some of the ashes, picks it up to the mouth, and you see Magneto and Xavier walk up to this guy, and you find out it's Wolverine when they pan the camera. And Magneto starts, he's like, hello, my name is Eric Litcher, this is Charles Xavier, and you just see Wolverine just go fuck yourselves. I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
That's great.
Like, that's the greatest fucking superhero cameo of all time. just Wolverine telling these guys to piss off.
I'm still picturing a world of Wolverines, man.
Don't get me wrong, I think it'd be a cool power to have, man, but I mean, if you're giving me a choice between, like, being, like, a Wolverine or a Superman, like, forget that, give me Superman.
No, to each their own, I suppose.
See, you really think about it, like, a zombie wouldn't even be able to bite through Superman's skin, so, I mean, there goes the infection.
Well, how do you figure?
I was saying, like, really, like, the guy can get shot, and, like, the bullets it bounces right off him. You're telling me a set of zombie teeth can easily just chomp through the Man of Steel?
Okay, but, what's his name? Doomsday had those, like, bony protrusions, and he was, attacking him with them, and that was obviously causing wounds to bleed.
Yes. I mean,
so that broke skin, and teeth are bone, so theoretically...
Yes, but theoretically, Superman was using a lot of his power to fight Doomsday. He had never fought something like Doomsday before. Like, Doomsday was just this unstoppable monster. So, I mean, the more Superman uses his power, the weaker that he gets.
I suppose.
And it's not like he was, flying up into the sun and, coming back down like, okay, I'm ready to go again.
So he doesn't get paper cuts, is what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Isn't that kind of a little, suspicious at work? Never cuts himself?
Not really, because, I mean, nowadays he quit the Daily Planet. So, he's a podcaster now. He's one of us.
Are you serious? He's a podcaster now?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that. That's funny. Superman just stays at home via Skype, delivering the news. He's like, screw that Daily Planet shit.
Well, yeah, because apparently he got pissed off about, like, the way that, like, the state of, like, how the news business was. He's like, it's more entertainment than actually news reporting. He's like, what the hell is this?
That's kind of cool, actually.
He's like, I can't deal with this anymore. He's like, I quit. I'm like, all right, man, way to stand up for yourself there.
That's pretty cool, actually. I have to say, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
At least they're being creative with it.
Yeah. But apparently in the new comic books, he's not with Lois Lane. Like, he's, like, banging Wonder Woman, which is just like, finally.
About time, jeez.
No need for a kryptonite condom anymore.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, we say we take a break here again, and when we come back, we'll talk about why I was actually really, really pissed off earlier in this week.
Yeah, I was going to say, you originally wanted to Rage in the Cage. I can only imagine it's about Easter.
Not really, no.
Oh.
No, because, I mean, let's face it. I mean, the only problem I have with Easter is the fucking hollow bunnies. You know, that and the whole Jesus thing, but more the chocolate hollow bunnies. I mean, those things are stupid.
Yeah, that message really got misconstrued, huh?
Yeah.
It happens.
You know how hard it is to find a solid chocolate bunny nowadays, man?
I thought you were going to be like, you know how hard it is to find a solid chocolate Jesus nowadays? My goodness.
No, because like you can find like chocolate crosses everywhere, man. Like,
Well, that's true.
yeah. Although a chocolate Jesus, I don't think that would go over too well.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe a white chocolate one. But yeah, so we'll take a break, and I'll explain like why I was pissed off early in the week. I've calmed down a bit, but I mean, just thinking about it again, man, it's still bringing my piss to a boil. So, hang on one second. Let me grab some music, because I should have been professional about this.
You're like, I'm just shooting the shit over here.
Yeah. I'm too busy talking to Bruce. Oh, man.
See? All you have to do is pay attention. If you had paid attention to the chicken, you would have been fine. If you'd paid attention here, you would have had music ready. See? I'm sensing a theme.
Just now?
Just now.
Okay, Bruce. Okay, yeah, you're right.
It takes me a while to get up to speed.
I'm still behind. All right, everybody, we'll take a break. This is Sure Feels Right by 6 a.m. off the album This Is Gonna Hurt on STS Radio.
Traffic's backed up on the 405, and the smog's so thick you can cut it with a knife, but it gives me time to think about my life. I take the 10 to the 5 to the 101. I got a song sitting here on the tip of my tongue, and the more I drive, the more I feel alive. Well, I don't know what you're doing to me, but it sure feels right. And I don't know what you're doing to me, but let's do it all night. When the sunlight breaks through the LA sky, for some damn reason it makes me smile. And I don't know what you're doing to me, but it sure feels right.
Welcome back to STS Radio, everybody. Andrew Moss with you. Bruce Gates as well.
Hey.
There we go. So, yeah, so I definitely had to rage in the cage a little bit, man. Like,
Ding, 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 ding.
Here comes round 2,370,000,000,000. It's not even a number, I know, but I'm making it up.
It's been a lot.
Yeah. So, I mean, the cat's pretty much out of the bag that I work for WZLX. Like, it's been mentioned on past podcasts, and I've never really, like, I haven't really, like, bitched about that place. Because, it is the greatest job that I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
But as with any job, there are things that absolutely annoy the fucking piss out of you.
Of course.
So, excuse me.
Like people.
Yes. Which, if you ever want to, for some reason, see what it's like to, like, be in the mind of somebody that's in, like, an asylum for some reason, like hearing voices in your head or something like that, be a call screener for a radio show. I guarantee you'll go mad in, like, half hour. So one of the things we were promoting on the show was that the fact that Paul McCartney was coming to Fenway Park.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a big deal, you know. It's Paul McCartney, and it's
Sure.
Fenway Park. So somebody misran a commercial. Like, somebody ran this commercial that was supposed to air, like, when the tickets were announced that they were sold out and whatnot. The commercial was essentially saying, hey, the show is sold out, but you can still get your tickets, you know, at this place. So that was running, and the tickets weren't even going to be on sale for, like, another 2 days or something like that.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So
Oops.
somebody had screwed up.
Yeah, I'd say.
So I get this lady that calls up and just proceeds to rip me a new asshole because she's thinking that I'm withholding information from her about the concert. Like, it's already sold out, and these people are selling them for $3,000 a ticket, and the common person can't go to these shows. I'm just like, I'm looking around my studio for like any sort of like firearm or sharp object that I could stab into my head. And like it's pretty funny because like every now and then, like there's a window from where I sit into the on-air studio, and every now and then the show's host Kevin will look over and he'll see me like just punching myself right in the head, like literally, like full on blasting myself in the head.
Oh my god! Do they hear it over the phone? Do you think just this thwap? Thwap.
I hope so.
Oh man! So she gives you shit as though you're the person who's responsible for the whole mix-up.
Yeah, as if I have control over Paul McCartney tickets.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, and I have no control.
Wait, stop the presses! This lady needs tickets.
Yeah, like, oh, wait a minute, somebody caught us. That's it. Give her the tickets. You're right, man. We have a whole stockpile of them down in the basement. We're just gonna give them we're just gonna give them to ourselves. We're
bathing in them.
We're not gonna let the common person go see Paul McCartney at Fenway Park.
Oh man, I love it when people think that. Like when people give me suggestions about, well, you should do this with your website or this with your hold music. Like, well, I don't have any control over that, so you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. And I have zero control over like anything over there.
Well, yeah. Being a phone screener, I can't imagine you have much say over, what they get to play or what gets done, or
no, I have no
much less, what you have to drink that afternoon.
I barely have control over that.
As long as it's not Pepto.
Yeah, thankfully. Though I might need to take that. Though I might need to take that again.
Oh God.
Yeah. But yeah, it always annoys me, like when a caller just calls up and they just assume I have control over fucking everything because I work there, and it's like, no, I have no control over anything. Like,
obviously you have inside information. Listen, I'm the bottom man on the totem pole. All right, I know fucking shit about what you want.
And besides, like concerts, like like the Rolling Stones coming to Boston, for example, like that, the Paul McCartney thing. The only information that we get is what's released on the press release, saying, hey, this is when tickets are going to go on sale, this is when he's performing, this is the time, this is the venue, and then gives, like, the whole backstory of Paul McCartney or the Rolling Stones. That's all we get.
So not for nothing, if you really want to know, go to the source. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah, and it's... I don't know,
bitch.
Man. It just annoys me. And then there's this contest that we have going on where it's like, fill out this form, and if we call out your name, you have 10 minutes to call us to quote-unquote report to work and earn $200 an hour. So, so the way that works is, like, say, like, your name was called out at, like, 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, so we do that every hour from, like, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., whatever have you. Your name gets called out at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we announce another name at 10 o'clock. If that person doesn't call in 10 minutes, you earn another $200. So essentially, you have the potential to earn, like, I think it's like $1,600 a day or something like that.
Nice.
So, so guy calls in like 15 minutes after his name called. You have 10 minutes to call us to quote unquote report to work. He calls in 15 minutes late. Like, he calls in like 15 minutes after his name's called in. He's like, yeah, this is blah blah blah. And like, I heard my name was called. Did I win? Did I win? I was like, dude, you're too late, man. He's like, well, what are you talking about? I just heard my name was called. I said, we announced it over 10 minutes ago. I said, you have 10 minutes to call in. It's now 15 minutes past when we announced your name. And he's like, this is fucking bullshit, blah, 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 and just continues to chew me out for like 2 minutes.
Do you have any sort of policy where, if, like, they swear at you and shit, you don't have to take it, you can hang up?
No. The only policy...
No, you have to sit there and take it until they hang up the call?
The only policy I have is I have to be nice to people.
That sucks. So basically, you're on the line until they hang up.
Pretty much.
That sucks. So someone could just keep you on the phone, just going up one side of you and down the other.
Pretty much. If they keep chewing me out, like, I have to sit there and take it.
Ouch.
You know,
man.
Until
See, at least in my job, like, if someone starts swearing at me, I can be like, nope, fuck you, click.
No,
you know.
no, because like every now and then, like if somebody swears on the phone with me, like it's fine. I could, who cares? 'Cause, either off the air